Hey yo, this is Stoner Babble, the show about getting lit and talking about everything. This week we give props to the beaver for its tenacity and skilled engineering. Burke also gives his notions about forced remembrances of tragic events, and it gets a bit rough. But then we talk about how the world is influenced, and boy does that just go off the rails as well. Anyway, sit back, grab your favorite joint, and listen up. I'll catch you guys on the other side, and you stay high, my friends.
What's up, bro?
I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling a little easygoing today. I don't know. I want to keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it real simple.
Bro, you always keep it simple, you simple-minded fuck.
Wow, I don't think so. I'm usually the intelligent one here.
Wow!
With
okay.
my backing up of scientific fact where you say it's all lies. That's just you. Hey, I did have a question. I was thinking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Do you have a bucket list?
I don't know if you call it a bucket list. Like, I have a list of places that I want to visit, but not like things that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, kind of. Like, where you want to go?
Fiji.
Fiji? What's in Fiji?
Waterfalls and clean water.
Waterfalls and clean water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And good people. Maybe Costa Rica.
Some more tropical locations.
Yeah, I don't have a bucket list of crazy, like, skydiving or bungee jumping. I'm not doing any of that.
Would that bucket list change if I only gave you, let's say, a week left to live? Would you consider doing anything else outside of the ordinary that maybe you wouldn't think of because you only got a week to go?
No, like, if I knew 100% I only had a week to go, like, bro, I'm going out with a bang.
Yeah. So what are you doing then?
Crash my car into 100 ATMs and then just fill the back of my truck up with that money and drive down the road so everyone can have it.
You become Robin Hood.
Yeah, like I just I'd drive through neighborhoods and let the money just blow out and people could pick it up and have it, man. If I got a week to live, like, what's the worst that can happen? Cops are going to shoot me? I'm going to die anyways. Like, I might as well help some people out.
There you go. I like it. The Burke becomes Robin Hood in his last week of living.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I would probably be the guy that goes extreme. If I had 1 week to go, I'd do all the crazy stuff I'd want to get out of the way. Skydiving, bungee. I would want to climb a mountain with my bare hands. Maybe not too much, because I'm not that strong yet. I only got a week to go. But I would do some skydiving for sure. Bungeeing off a hot air balloon. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you
swimming with sharks.
Two useless things.
Swimming with sharks. Would you swim with sharks?
No.
I think we talked about that before.
Absolutely not. Sharks are not made to be swam with.
But you swim. And they swim, so technically you could swim with them.
Yeah, but they're an apex predator of the water.
Yeah, but we're apex predators everywhere, bro.
No, we're not.
Mm-hmm. Well, we create stuff that we can be.
What? That didn't even make any sense.
We're number one because we can create things.
I mean...
And that's why we're apex.
The beavers can create things. They make dams.
Anyway, I don't want to go that route.
I got a question.
Yeah.
When was the first dam constructed by human?
When was first... dam made? 2750 BC. The ancient Egyptians built them. Of course they did.
Do you think they got the idea from a beaver?
In Egypt? Is there beavers in Egypt?
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
I mean, there might have been back in 2750 because the continents look different.
Let's see.
Back in
The Egyptian bear. But I don't see no beaver.
What if they called it that? Maybe beavers were bigger back then and...
They are Egyptian bears.
And they made dams.
They build dams in Egypt, and that's how Egyptians started the dam. Everything comes from something, so I can agree with that.
I wonder who was the first person, because beavers have been building dams their whole lives. That's what they do.
Yep.
So what humans saw, like, man, this big swampy rodent figured some shit out.
Yeah. Beavers probably helped them farm their lands because they deviated the water to the farmlands.
I feel like the beaver doesn't get enough respect.
Beaver needs more credit in this world.
Like, the whole Groundhog Day and seeing his shadow. Man, who cares about groundhogs?
Yeah, no, like, why does the groundhog have to be such a symbol?
Right.
Why is the groundhog a symbol? When the beaver builds these fucking homes.
The beaver is a fucking worker, man.
And taught the human how to build fucking dams.
The beaver is a worker, and it symbolizes what this country stands for way more than a groundhog.
It should symbolize what this country could strive to be.
Yeah.
We could be more like the beaver. Consistent work equals a dam.
Hashtag be the beaver.
Be the beaver. And we're not talking about Justin Believer.
Or vaginas.
Jesus Christ. Hashtag Beaver 2021.
Maybe Kanye has his presidency thing all wrong. Maybe he needs, because like, you know, the one party has the donkey and the other one has the elephant. Maybe Kanye's animal should be the beaver. I like it. The birthday party is what he calls it, but their animal is the beaver. Hardworking, intelligent, underappreciated. Just like the rest of us. GG's.
GG's it to the crowd, y'all.
Man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
And that's all came from Egyptian bears.
I mean,
Can you believe that?
We don't know.
Historically?
You know what I feel about historically things. Do you feel like sometimes you are forced to remember things that maybe you shouldn't remember? For example, on the day Pearl Harbor was bombed, on that day every year, we have to remember and we have to never forget. But shouldn't we forget?
It's a hard, fickle one to say
like
with that
every
one.
year, like you're told, like 9/11 yesterday. Like, listen, man, 9/11 was terrible. Probably the worst day in history that I'm ever going to see. I don't want to remember that. It's a terrible thing that happened to America, and a lot of innocent people died. There's just so many things throughout the year that you're told you have to remember and never forget, and it's all sad and depressing shit. Wouldn't it just be easier to learn from it, forget it, and move forward? Like, isn't that what you're taught in relationships? Like, you have to forget, you have to forgive, you have to move on. But we don't do that with our everyday life and history. We just continue to hold on to all of the shit that was miserable for all of us.
I could see it like that. I can understand your point of view on this one. For me, I think I take it more as it's something that I can learn from consistently. Yeah, it was a tragic day, but maybe it wasn't so much that I'm thinking more of a tragedy as like what happened to the world afterwards. Like the U.S. became like we came together, and I really celebrate the idea that like what we could be.
Right.
After those events really made America what I hope for today. I feel like we all came together.
Yeah, but now we've never been further apart.
I know, and then that's so. I think that's the reason why I'm kind of maybe on the opposite side of this one. Is I don't celebrate it so much as a tragedy as like what did we learn from it, and like how can we progress to the next step. I can understand from your point of view too. It's why keep bringing up tragedies when we could instead be focused on other things. But at the same time, there's also people that we do mourn for in those moments that I think people want to keep remembering, like especially for those people that died in those airplanes.
Sure.
And in those towers. So I think people really do want to just remember that date as, you know, that then respect to them because they did lose those loved ones in those moments. So why take that away from them?
Yeah. No, I
can understand both sides.
Yeah. Like
it's a good argument to have.
I understand why we do it. Like, I'm not saying that I don't, but it just seems like, man, when do we stop? When is enough enough? I wasn't around for Pearl Harbor. Right. And no one that I'm associated with was. And I know it's a terrible day, but it's like, why do we've been holding on to that terrible day for every year for the past, I don't know how many years.
So the only thing I can think of to say in this moment is we don't really celebrate or talk about anything about World War I or World War II. So maybe that timeline is how long it takes.
I mean, that's Veterans Day. Veterans Day is usually you honor, like, you see all the old guys, you know what I mean? Like again, like those days are great, and I understand the meaning behind them, but when do we as a people, you're asking me, 30 times a year to remember some horrible, tragic shit. A month of my year is just, I'm told to spend remembering horrible shit. Why don't we get a month where we remember like all of the great shit?
No, that's very true. I agree with that one. Why can't we have a celebration month? We could do so much with a celebration month. You could put so much in like who invented this and what movement created this to happen, like women's suffrage. You could put all of it into like, really historic events that happened.
Yeah. And
celebrate those things as just one encapsulating party. That'd be a good time.
Yeah, man. I just feel like there's just something that's off, and
there's the idea of always keeping a person down though too. That is happening with the news. Even.
Sure.
I mean, I do feel like the government wants to keep you in a certain box, and
this is what kind of led me there. I clicked on the news yesterday, and it was talking about 9/11. The lady that was reporting on this said this is how she led off the article or the story was, "This is such a somber day, and we're all carrying all of our sadness on this day. I was in a good mood. We went to the zoo yesterday. I'm like, I'm not feeling somber at all. This lady's telling me I have to. Like, no. That's not how this should work at all. The news shouldn't tell you that you have to be sad and somber today. Fuck you. You don't know me. That applies to all news stories. Every news story is telling you how you should feel or how you should act or how you should react. That just led me to think like this shit really is brainwashing people. It just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, bro.
No, it's fine. It's a little heavy. So let's
keep it. Let's keep it going.
You want to keep heaviness?
Yeah. Let's talk about
what's your next thing you want to throw this way then.
What you know about woke fishing?
I want to say I have an idea of what you're saying, but lay it down for me.
All right, so this is coming from Vice News, something that I learned just about an hour and a half ago. The scenario is the young lady, she's meeting guys on Tinder. Guy's profile says he's like, a feminist. They're like a few weeks into their relationship and she's like, hey, I want to become vegan. And he made the statement, you're not going to become one of those vegan feminists, are you? Kind of like taken aback because she remembered on his dating profile that he said he was a feminist. Woke fishing is basically men or women, I'm assuming. They're saying that they are woke to certain topics, whether it be Black Lives Matter, feminism, veganism, just to get girls. I have a problem with labels, and we'll come back to that.
Okay.
But if you are a male or a female and you're searching for a dating partner on Tinder, and you have the idea in your head that everyone tells the truth on there, you're kind of the problem.
If you're bold enough to put feminine on a dating app, as a guy, I would really believe that to be true.
Sure.
Because when you label yourself effeminate to a cause like that, you're going to have a ton of men that are toxic coming after you, I feel like. So even to do that in a public view, I feel like the woman would say, okay, that's true.
Maybe, could it be also that maybe guys don't have a true understanding of what feminism is?
Absolutely, because you're not a woman yourself. So even if they explain to us, I don't think we'll fully understand it.
I actually asked this question to a couple of people that I was talking to that are men. And I'm like, what is a feminist? This is one of them told me, okay? Well, I'm a feminist. I'm like, well, what does that mean to you? And he said, it just means that I'll never put my hands on a woman or harm a woman. I don't think that's what feminism is.
No.
But so like I think that a lot of people are confused on what makes you a feminist, because when he said that, I'm like, I agree with you. I would never put my hands on a woman either, but I don't think I'm a feminist. Maybe guys just don't understand what it is.
Do you understand what it is?
No, I don't, and I will never understand.
Yeah. The only thing I can relate it to, and me trying to understand, is when my girlfriend explained what the pink tax was. You know what the pink tax is?
Nope.
They have to pay an increased amount to use lady products. If you ever go to the store and look at all the stuff that they need to get, it's outrageously priced compared to what men will pay or have to pay. Nuts. So look it up.
Wait, are you talking about, you said what men, like we don't have to buy lady products.
No, like even our deodorants sometimes cheaper. You'll have to take a look at it. Let me see if I can find it real quick so I can explain it, because I still can't. I don't understand it. So here's a good example is the difference between a man's razor and a woman's razor. While physically the same, the woman's razor is more expensive.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
While the physical difference between a man's razor and a woman's is minimal, the difference in marketing those products is large.
The razors that I buy versus the razors that my wife has are totally different.
Anyway, let's move on. I'll grab this one like a later time when I have more information about it.
Just the razors, bro. Razors are not constructed differently. A woman's razor and a man's razor are totally different things. And I'll tell you that I know this because in the past I've bought women's razors to shave my head because they work better. They're constructed differently.
Yeah, I don't have all the information for you, so I can't really make an argument.
Yeah,
but we'll come back to it.
Put a pin in that one. Mm-hmm. I'd like to debate the pink tax.
You don't really want to.
Yeah, I do.
No, because...
Yeah.
No, okay. What do you want? What were we talking about before, though?
So labels and
okay,
woke fishing.
No, it just seems scummy way of trying to catfish someone into giving with someone else. You're basically you're starting off a world of relationships by lying.
Right. We already knew that.
Yeah.
Women lie, men lie. Like, why do we have to have a new thing? Because it's a different type of, or a different lie about a different subject, and how it has to have a label. Woke fishing. Now I got to figure out what type of lying you're doing. Are you doing woke fishing? Are you doing... Why does everything have to have a fucking label?
That I can agree with.
All labels do are just segregate people further.
Yeah, labels to me is just the reason why you want to give something power over you. I understand it sometimes. And I had this argument before. So I'm going to have a real conversation right now, as I had a conversation with my girlfriend about ADHD. When a person labels themselves as having it, even though they haven't got tested for it, like, I don't believe in that. Like, you're giving yourself a label without knowing if you do have it or not. And I feel like that gives it more power over you, because then you can be like, yeah, I have this. And that kind of got me into a little argument in the household. Now that is, yes, you can label yourself with ADHD. I want to get the testing first, so, do that. But in this society, we label everything. And I feel like when you give something a label, you give it way more power than it deserves.
I don't get it, man. Like, everything has a label now, and you're getting to a point where everything is labeled so much, and if you mislabel something, everyone is so offended that you've segregated groups, you've silenced people who are just confused. What are you accomplishing? And then with the ADHD thing, one time I had a friend of mine I was like, yo, what's wrong with you? Because he was acting strange. He was like, oh, I got ADD. And I'm like, okay. A week later, he was acting in a different manner. And I'm like, you all right? And he was like, I have ADHD. I'm like, wait, I thought you had ADD. Oh, I have both. I'm like, a doctor told you that? Nah, man, WebMD. You could play the WebMD game with, like, right now. I feel a little tired, a little sluggish. I could go to WebMD and type in tired and sluggish and have AIDS, cancer. I could have 50 different things. You're no doctor. You're no expert. Stop labeling yourself things. If you label yourself something, like whether that be ADHD, ADD, or whatever, you put that label on yourself without ever being diagnosed by a professional. And if you don't have that, you mentally have the power to give that to yourself. That's my opinion.
And you're gaining something that might not be ADHD because you're giving yourself your own disease, basically. But my thing is, there is such a thing as ADHD and ADD. And if you think you have it, please get tested for it, because you don't know how to treat it by yourself.
Right.
And researching it online will give you ideas, but that will not be good advice from a professional that's been dealing with it for years.
And stop listening to your friends.
Yes.
Stop. If you battle depression, ADD, whatever, and you have a friend that has that, and they're like, hey, I take this, or I do this, remember, they're not you. Their brain is wired differently than you. Mm-hmm. You are you. There's no other you. You have your brain, and no one has your brain. So if you have mental health issues, you have to get professional help. You're not the same as everyone else. Everyone has a different treatment. Trust me, I've been down that road. It's something that I battled. Took a couple of different things. Please stop reading the internet. Your favorite YouTuber, just because they get on a YouTube video and tell you that they have depression and this is what they're doing, they are not you. And chances are they're lying. They're just getting clicks out of you.
Ugh.
Which is gross to me.
Yeah.
It's real gross to me. Like, I'm supposed to... That's what scares me about the younger generation. I don't want to sound like the old guy. When I see some of these, like, really big YouTubers or streamers, they live in these big ass houses. They drive these elaborate cars, and then they sit in front of a camera and tell you how sad they are. They're bringing down every 13-year-old that's watching this, not realizing that 13-year-old doesn't have the same surroundings as you.
It's all about how you're using your platform.
Right.
And you should always be moving it forward. Ugh. Because the people that made you successful are the people that you're talking to right now. And when we come to YouTube and Twitch and everything like that, we're coming to be entertained. Like, you're usually our outlet. So if you're not our outlet, it's probably compounding our fear or whatever we're going through at that time.
And it's just a lot of drama. I didn't realize how much drama was on YouTube.
Welcome to Twitter too, man.
Yeah, so
much. The drama on Twitter is just outstanding sometimes. I just have to get away.
It's nasty sometimes.
I don't know what's got into everybody on social media, but I mean, I thought we were chilling out here with the smoke.
Like that Keemstar guy, the Drama Alert channel, he's just reporting on YouTube drama. He's like the TMZ of YouTube and
good for him.
And Twitch. This guy does a show damn near every day. He has so much shit to report.
So much content that you can make a show like that.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Why do you think drama exists so much in this world? Like, what is it? What are they even fighting over most of the time?
So I think what happened is I remember back in the early 2000s. That's kind of when you saw a change in television. That's when we were introduced to like the Hiltons and our Kardashians. All of those shows were like documents of their lives. So you started to see the drama in their life. And then I kind of snowballed from there. And then everything kind of followed suit. So like all of the reality shows, you're seeing people's drama. People just get hooked on it. There has to be drama to get clicks and likes. That's scary, bro.
That's a weird world.
A third of our country right now is on fire. And if there was a popular YouTube video about it, but also let's say Jake Paul broke up with his girlfriend and there was a video about it, that Jake Paul video is going to get more clicks.
I know, it's weird to see what's trending.
Right. More people are going to want to see the story about Jake Paul's girlfriend. Like, I don't even know if Jake Paul has a girlfriend. I just know that I know his name and I know he gets a lot of views. So I'm just using him as an example.
Well, the real example is the sports that are occurring right now. It just had all Twitter headlines all the time, all about NBA and NFL. So I wonder how that can be used to like cover up all the other shit that is happening in this world, because sports have overtaken us now.
Which is fine. I get it, but...
Oh, we need an outlet. Again, that's just the outlet.
I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about.
It morphed and transformed several times. Hey, let's talk about the holes in Russia, though. How many more did they find?
I believe the number was 9 more.
Tell me, how big were they? Because I don't remember seeing a size.
Yeah, like some of them were like 150 meters.
500 feet almost wide.
It's a big fucking crater.
Holy shit. And these are just randomly popping up.
First, I gotta say something, man. Because something bothers me. And this happened the other night when we were playing video games, right?
Okay.
When we were talking about this. And 2 of our buddies...
Oh, shit.
Who will remain nameless.
Nameless, you fucks.
Nameless, you fucks. And I hope you hear this.
You know who it is.
We were talking about the holes, and... as soon as they heard it was Russia, oh, those are fucking nuclear test sites. Those scumbags did this and they did. That's the problem, man. It's like Russia has been vilified so horribly in the media, and maybe rightfully so. That doesn't mean every time something comes out of Russia that it's just automatically the worst. And like what we were trying to explain to them is a lot of these holes that are being seen have never been seen before because they've been covered with ice. So this isn't some nuclear test site that they've been doing. Like, this is something that no one has seen before. Now, there are some other holes that look a little suspicious, but some of these things, like, you could tell, like, that's not a blast site. Like, something fucking hit there. Like, what hit there?
Yeah, and it's fucking weird looking.
Yeah.
Dude. This is outside of what we know.
And some of the holes look like so perfectly round, a giant piece of machinery bored this hole. But it's a piece of machinery that we've never seen before. It's too big, but the hole is too perfect.
Have you read if they gone to the bottom of the holes?
Russia refuses to basically research them. Like, a lot of these Russian universities have been reaching out to the Russian government to get a research team or to allow a research team. They don't care. Just like they don't care about the fires. Like it's so far away in Russia. Because, Russia's huge.
Yeah, Russia's
like
massive.
It happens all of this stuff is so far away from really any civilization or any populated area that they just don't care. It gets overlooked. There hasn't been much research.
I really want to know what's at the bottom of those. Like if there's fragments of what could have been.
Right.
One of the new doomsday devices is a tungsten rod. Like from a Call of Duty game where they shoot it down from a satellite and that destroys whole cities. So that reminds me, if it's like a perfect hole and it goes down that far, what if an alien shot that at the world, man?
Right.
And just destroyed that part. Russia's an interesting place for a bunch of shit happening all at once.
Yeah, it really is.
I wonder what the next thing is going to come out of Russia now. Because they had the comments like not too long, like what, a few years back? too? They were just flying in the city? What if that's all connected? Russia comets to these holes?
I read an article
to the forest fires?
It was a large number, and I'm not even going to throw one out there, but it was a large percentage of Russia has gone unexplored by man. And I didn't know that. Helicopters and stuff, I figure everyone's seen every part of Russia, but no, like there was parts of Russia that they ignore. It's weird. And then it makes me wonder, like, why are they ignoring it? Do they know something?
Well,
I don't know.
Russia is that big. And if it's not populated, there's no reason to be out there. Because you're not going to travel across the U.S. to go to somewhere for nothing, right? We wouldn't go to California from Michigan for nothing. So I guess it kind of makes sense in that world.
GG's.
But from your point of view, what if fucking something is just out there, man, in the Russian woods that's causing all this shit to happen all at once, man? Yeah. Are you talking about like a Cloverfield monster, or are we going something a little like Russia is doing something?
What if the hole is like just a big cave opening up and there's actually a fire-breathing dragon and it started the Russian forest fire?
Ugh! What?
I just want it to happen, dude. I want it to happen today.
You want a dragon to come out?
No, I either want like an alien, a dragon, or like a big fucking space shuttle, because it puts an end to all of our bullshit in life.
Well,
bro.
Here's the thing.
It's over. It's a wrap, bro. Like, all of this shit is done. The fucking riots, the protests, the racism, all of it ends when all of us motherfuckers see something that we can't explain and never thought we would see, because then we realize that we ain't shit, man. There's something out there bigger than us, and we need it. We need it! Aliens, if you're listening, let's just get this shit going. Let's get it going, you bug-eyed fucks. Let's go, baby. Woo!
Now here's the thing.
Say it. What do you got to say?
Everything is relative. So everything that we hate and fear and feel and in this world is 100% right now, right? So like I really just say like I hate my job 100%, and then we're dealing with everything going on and racism and Trump and all this shit. Aliens come down, everything gets wiped away, but now all our focus is on, let's say the aliens are hostile. Our world now becomes 100% focused on surviving an attack. And I can say, I don't know if that's going to be better than having to deal with everything going on here. So when you say, let's wipe this all out, all our fear is going to go towards something else.
Listen,
we'll group up as a people, but we're still taking on a war that we might not win.
Well, I mean, listen, my hope and my scenario is, I'm not saying that they're coming here violently. It would be humbling for a spaceship just to land and you see a fucking alien get off of it. And what if that alien was just like, hey, we've been watching from afar and we're not fucking impressed. We're going to give you guys 3 more years to clean this shit up. And if it ain't cleaned up, let me show you what's going to happen. And maybe they cut to you look up in the sky and it's just this big screen and it's just like them fucking wiping us out. And it's like, oh shit. All right, let's get our shit together.
That would be unique. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I would be down for that, man.
Overlord comes down, gives you, hey, 3 years, you guys are doing better, or you're fucked.
And then, like, maybe we have a contact with them. So, like, let's say, like, Russia and China and America and South America, we all group together, but maybe there's a country that's not cooperating. My man, up there, can you come back down on the ship again? He comes down, he's like, yo, what's up? You know, we're doing this, but that country over there is really not cooperating. Like, we're going to need some help. And he's like, I got you, fam. He goes over there and he's like, Bow! And then they're gone.
Let's hope it's like that, and they don't say, we're going to give you 3 years untouched by us. Have you guys fix your own shit. Because people would still do something because that's the nature of the human being. Fucking wake up. Maybe this is the ultimate wake up of any other wake up is just wake up.
We may not even need something that drastic. Maybe a Godzilla. Yeah. Maybe a Godzilla will be enough to make us realize, like, all right, man, this shit's bigger than us.
Yeah. Well, then we gotta go Jaegers going then.
Who?
Jaegers, you know what I'm saying?
What the
Pacific Rim call out, baby. Movie? You ever see Pacific Rim?
Dude, that
Pacific
movie is terrible.
You know what? It wasn't great. I just liked it for the robot fighting. Plus, I like my man Idris Elba, always.
That was like the special ed version of Transformers.
I'm not going to argue with this one because I agree with it. I just, like I said, robot fighting.
But it wasn't okay. Yeah, like...
It was okay for the visuals.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to create Jaegers if Godzilla comes out.
I don't know what that...
No, we would. It would be like, guys, let's get together with Russia and create this Russian robot.
Nah, I don't want to be a part of that one.
Why not?
That sounds silly.
Shout out to Boston with making some comfortable ass chairs.
Yeah, man.
Talking about full leather. Reclining abilities.
I mean, you want to go back further? Boom. All the way back.
All the way back, baby.
Straight nap mode. Boom.
You get yourself a little Boston blanket on.
Blanket?
I don't know.
Do they make blankets over at the
wish
Boston
they
factory?
did. If they don't, but if they did, I'd order one right now.
Huh.
But yeah, no, Boston Chairs is where it's at. Get yourself one online or anywhere you can get one. Hey-o.
Are we going to clip that and send it to them?
We're going to do whatever you want with it.
Let's do it.
Okay. GG's on that one.
We just cut a Boston promo. Maybe they'll hook us up.
Maybe they will.
With some Boston blankets.
Boston blankets. If you don't make them yet, you should.
Yep. Leather blankets.
Leather blankets.
Leather gaming blankets.
Are there such a thing as leather blankets? What the fuck? I want a leather blanket from Boston right now, embroidered with like my name on it.
Like, wait a minute.
Gold initials.
Is both sides of the blanket leather or just the top side?
The whole fucking thing is leather,
wow.
dude. Yes.
Could you imagine trying to cover up at night with leather?
You just be creaking the whole time.
Oh, you would be so hot,
You'd
bro.
be so uncomfortable too, but man, you'd be feeling rich.
Oh, dude, I'm Googling it.
Leather blankets.
Leather blanket.
Tell me someone has this idea.
Leather blanket.
It has to be a motorcyclist. They just want to sleep in leather.
They do have a faux leather micro fleece.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the outside is.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm talking full leather.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Boston, look it up.
I don't like a leather blanket, bro.
You don't have to. It's not for you.
Well, it ain't for you either.
It will be for me. Tell us about COVID vaccines.
They keep saying that we're going to possibly have a COVID vaccine by election time. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying as a pandemic, it hasn't even been around a year. Now you're going to ask people to inject something into their body that, how long has it been tested? A couple months?
Yeah, normally if I remember correctly, clinicals usually take a year and a half to 2 years to even get certified from the FDA. I mean, I may not be factual, but I thought I remember seeing a timeline like that. Because like a COVID vaccine seems really early to be releasing to the public already.
Right. And they were like, well, it'll be like the new flu shot, which, okay, like I've got the flu shot a couple times in my life. I had no issues with it, but I also have known people who've got the flu shot and instantly get the flu. So does that mean the COVID vaccine is going to not affect a lot of people, but some people are just going to get deathly ill?
I mean, vaccines, all they do is they're trace amounts of dead or dying strains of it. So it does seem rather dangerous to give you a strain of the COVID by giving these shots, especially when we don't even know what the fuck it is, really.
I got to try to figure out if there's an underlying conspiracy there. Then I wonder if we've created this vaccine so fast, have we had it all along?
Let's go complete conspiracy. Let's say Fauci was involved at the Wuhan clinic. They all came up with this idea to release it at the Lunar Festival, which it was released on, which is one of the largest places to release when it comes to tourists. They all came back, and then we all saw them get sick. So if they had this disease created, then they created a vaccine for it before, and then they release it around election time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not saying that happened, of course.
I mean, it could have.
Just saying.
Yeah. I'm not saying that happened either, but
but a vaccine does seem really early if it's coming out this soon.
I love to hear those conspiracy theories, and then I love to hear people on both sides like argue about it. You know, the Biden people will be like, Joe Biden is a nice man and he would never do anything like that. And it's like, yeah, he would. Like, yes, he would. I'm not voting for Trump, and I didn't last time, but you know he's an asshole because he tells you he is. Then the other half of the population that's gonna vote for Joe Biden, it's like, you guys do realize, like, he's just smiling in your face because that's what he does, and then he's gonna stab you in the fucking back because that's what every politician does. Like, every old politician does the same shit every time. Everything isn't what it seems.
No, that's true. Everything is a Andromeda.
What?
I didn't know to say the word out.
Okay. I was thinking about something the other day, and maybe you can help me with this. This, to me, can tie to politics. It can tie to billionaire corruption. This could tie into a lot of things. I just find it odd when I hear about cases of sexual abuse and child trafficking and things like that, okay? When Bill Cosby, which what he did was a horrible thing, but it seemed like as soon as we got wind of what Bill Cosby was doing And then more and more evidence came forth. Like, that trial moved pretty fast, right? And we locked him up. We've been hearing about Jeffrey Epstein since like 2006. And we know he's tied to a lot of powerful people. He was locked up for a while and then killed himself, with air quotations. And then now his girlfriend, who knows all of his deepest, darkest secrets, is just sitting there and no one's talking about it. We move so swiftly for one sexual predator, but because these new sexual predators are tied to politicians, billionaires, and corrupt people, it doesn't move at all. And I find that shockingly appalling that us as a people aren't outraged by that. With what's going on in the world right now, we need change. And that change has got to come from not only us as people, but also from people of power. Whether that be billionaires, politicians, whatever. We need everyone from top to bottom to the middle to change. But those people that want to help us with that in the government are probably some of the worst people that could be exposed by all of this, yet it just goes untouched. And I wonder why. Why do we as a people tolerate that?
One of it is that we're distracted. And I just said this earlier, is some of the top trending items every day is sports. We're just being distracted by everything. So you're being distracted by sports, you're being distracted by the news when it comes to political stuff. Everything, like I even did an episode like this before, didn't I? About the 3 stories when it came to sexual harassment and abuse, is everything is a distraction until people can understand that maybe sports aren't that important.
To me, it just goes to show like what we're willing to overlook and turn a blind eye to because of our own convictions. And again, I was just looking at this politically. It's like, I know people who cried on election day when Hillary lost. I know people that will do the same this time if Joe Biden loses. And it's like, you put all your convictions in this old man, and some of the things that he's done publicly are just creepy. Yet you turned a blind eye because you thought he was lesser of an evil.
It's a lesser of an evil.
And that to me is disgusting, man. What if someone walked into your house and said, for the rest of your life, you have 2 choices. Choice 1 is a man with a 12-inch penis is going to come into your house daily and just ram it in your ass for 3 hours straight. Or choice B is a medium penis man is going to come in and he's just going to rub his penis all over your face for 3 hours. One of those is clearly less abusive, and you're going to choose the guy rubbing your penis in your face, but it's still horrible. I don't want that. You do that for the person that has the most power in this country, should be a damn near flawless person. Someone that you can really trust. We constantly put our trust in people who just will blatantly show you that they're pieces of shit, dude. Like, some of the people that I love the most are behind one candidate or the other, and that's fine. I get that. But I find it troubling when, one person's like, oh, that candidate, raped people and he had sex with a porn star and he did this and, but this candidate will blatantly walk up to a little girl right while he's being recorded and sniff her hair. I look at this as like, if I'm out somewhere with my little sister and some old man walks up to her and smells her hair, I don't give a fuck if he's 100 or if he's 9. I'm fucking decking that guy right in the head. And that's the guy you want me to put my vote behind? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not voting for either one of those pieces of shit. And I don't understand how us as a people, we're the smartest people, man. And we can do so much good, yet you put your trust and your faith to lead this country behind broken fucking people, man. All I've ever heard my whole life is you gotta vote. Vote, vote, vote. Your vote matters. You gotta vote for this and vote. What am I voting for? As a tax-paying American, what am I voting for? I'm voting for 2 fucking assholes, man. I don't want to vote for either one of them. And this is the best we got? That's the best 2 we got. There's some really smart people in this country that have the power to do a lot of good things. And you want me to look at these 2 shitheads. An orange guy and a fucking creepy old man who's got a pocket full of Werther's Originals. But because he smiles in your face, is he supposed to be better for America? No, I'm not buying it, man. I know Bernie sounds crazy. He stands for people. I look at guys like Andrew Yang who are like half the age of any candidate. He's a smart economics guy, which is what this country needs most right now. But you know what? He doesn't get clicks because he's boring. That's what we fucking need in a president. We need a boring president. I don't want to see a creepy old man. I don't want a fucking snaky businessman.
I would love to have a boring president, man.
Yeah, I don't want to see my fucking president at all. At all. I want him to I want him to lock himself in his office like Bill Gates used to do for weeks at a time. That's what we need. But our country is so driven on clicks and clickbaity shit just to get attention. And you know what you got to do to get attention? You got to be a little bit of a dirtbag. You got to sniff a girl's hair or say you're going to grab someone by the pussy. I can see why other countries laugh at us right now because we're laughable.
I can't be following that, man. Well done.
Thanks. That's been eating at me for a while.
No, I'm embarrassed by what we do. Everything that you were taught in school is like we were the best country, and now you find out that we're really not. I would love us to be the best we could be.
Yeah, man.
But you would have to give up so much just to get there. And people don't want to give up anything. They want to keep taking everything, and you can't do that.
As a country, it seems like we'll sacrifice our own well-being for popularity.
Oh, we'll sacrifice people just to get more wealth.
Because if we have a boring president, we're not popular globally. You know what I mean? Like, we're popular globally right now because of the mouthpiece that we have in the White House.
It's like we're the heel of the world.
Yeah, like, we're like The Rock when he was in the Nation of Domination. Like when everyone hated him.
We used to be The Rock that would sing songs and everybody be cheering. And now... And now we're the Rock that everybody likes to boo because Stone Cold is better than us now.
Right? Yeah, man.
He's number one in the company.
It's weird, man.
Like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a person that someone else has to hate just because I'm American. Let's try to make a fucking difference. But man, we need a new mouthpiece.
How far away are we from going? Like, let's say you go to I don't know, you go to England. Like, you just walk, you as an American will walk down the street, and you just see a group of people just pointing and laughing at you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how far away are we? Like, look at those fucking Americans.
That already happens.
I know, but like, when does that become the norm? I don't know. We're not far off, I don't think.
I mean, a leader they're always in camera. They're always in view. And you represent us. So once we get a leader that could represent us as we would want to be represented, which is not like this.
I think it's that way when it comes to all of the politicians. I don't want to see them.
They shouldn't be like rock stars, man.
Yeah, they have a job to do that's important, and they're so distracted because 80% of politics is just being seen now.
It's just being in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Answering questions.
Yeah, it's like, no. Like, when do you guys actually work?
That is true. Like, why can you just not let people work?
Yeah, could you imagine if someone came to your job and 80% of the day was just bothering you?
I hate being micromanaged. It's like you're micromanaging everybody in the White House.
Right.
Which, I mean, sometimes, it needs to happen, but it needs to happen, in the background. And then you got people that want to know about it every single day, and that's why it happens. Why?
I don't know. What else you got on the list, man? We need something else to talk about.
So the one I was thinking about earlier, I had a couple thoughts. And these were actually non-high thoughts.
Oh, boy.
I was just walking down the road and I was swishing my hand as you walk,
Where were you walking down the road?
I go to the gas station, get us a couple Gatorades before the podcast here.
Yeah.
And I was just swishing my hand like this. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy that, I can feel the air, right?
You were doing this while you're walking down the street?
Yeah, in front of traffic. I don't give a fuck. So I was just like this. I was doing this. It's cool that you can feel air, but you can't see it. So now I'm thinking that if your eyes could sense what air looks like, I wonder what it looks like. Is it just puffs? Because when you move it, you can feel it, right? You can feel the air. No, you can feel like resistance is against your hand. That's air.
You're feeling wind.
That's air.
I know, but like...
Air has a substance. We just can't see it.
It's clear.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if you could see it, what would it look like? If you could give it a color, what would it look like? You think it's like all just one solid sheet, but if it moves, like is it just clouds? That was my non-high thought. I was, holy fuck, am I actually high? But no, I haven't started smoking yet until just this moment.
But if it were a color, you wouldn't be able to see.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could give it like a light color, like a light blue.
I'd want it to be...
I wonder if you could like make shapes out of it, because you're moving your hand.
It'd be cool if it were like powder blue.
Yeah. If he's like kind of cool, like turn it on for a second, then you can turn it off so you can see it again. But so like you could see air because air would get sucked out of a room. So then you could see what it would look like as it moves.
I mean, couldn't you kind of do that if you just filled the room with smoke?
I don't know if air acts the same way because of how light it is. So I don't know because smoke is different density. It would just do it.
What? What?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't want to get into scientific arguments with you. All we're talking about is air and how it moves.
Bro.
But that was one of my non-high thoughts.
I don't
earlier.
What? I don't even know, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But
it's
you
fine.
don't even know. Did you see Tulsi Gabbard tweet about trying to get canceled Netflix trending because Netflix aired a show called Cuties?
I did read up on this, and I did see a clip from it, and
So I didn't dig as far as the show. Like, what is the show?
I read a little bit about the premise, but I didn't really look into it too much.
Okay.
Because I simply just watched a clip of it, and the clip was 4 little girls dressed up sexually, dancing sexually on a stage to an adult crowd.
What?
And that's the whole reason behind this. If you just watch that, it's like a 2-minute clip, and I understood why Cancel Netflix is trending.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yes. I mean, there's a plot somewhere with it, but I don't care. Why? Okay, first, why does that make sense to someone to even make in the first place? I actually read the director's reason why he did it is because he went to something like this he was talking about, and he was equally fascinated but disturbed by it. So he wanted to put a movie together that kind of shed light on it. But at the same time, you're still sexualizing children. Okay, getting the word out, sure, but not that way. So that's your whole thing.
So the movie follows an 11-year-old Senegalese girl living in Paris who dreams of joining a local dance clique. She decides to protest her parents' strict household and join the other girls in dancing their way through competitions. 11 years old.
Yeah, that's why it's disturbing of what they're wearing there.
What they're wearing, dude. They're 11 years old.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, man, that's disgusting.
It's skimpy. Ugh. It's very, for you guys that can't see it, it's very, very revealing clothing.
If you've ever been familiar with women's wrestling in the WWE,
yeah,
the outfits that they wear when they wrestle is basically what these 11-year-old girls are wearing. Yeah. I get it, man. Yeah, cancel that shit.
Yeah. Like, how does Netflix pass that to be on their platform in the first place? I think it's still up. I've seen a lot of people canceling it now for sure.
I guess 623,000 people signed a petition to cancel it. That's strange stuff, man. Ugh.
So going to Hulu now.
You know what I want?
For all the goods.
Here, I got to figure out. What's the show rated?
The Cuties?
Yep.
I didn't look into that either.
I'm going to look real quick.
Okay.
It's TVMA. A movie about 11-year-olds can't even be watched by 11-year-olds.
Can only be watched by adults.
Can only be watched by adults. It'll disappear.
It will disappear because people, again, distractions, man. Everything is distraction.
Yeah, some big YouTuber get a new dog.
We'll talk about depression.
Yeah.
We'll come forward. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like, I wonder how much is behind the scenes just going, how do we affect this group? Well, we have this YouTuber come forward with this. Or how do you affect this group? Well, we have this politician do this. Shadow government idea that could be pulling strings everywhere. Still a logical concept to me.
It's just fun. It's funny to watch too, like politicians and media people and YouTube people. They just pander to a crowd that they know is going to click on them. And those people just don't realize that they're being pandered to. Like, everyone is an advocate for mental health. You don't need that. Yeah, if you have mental health issues, but it just seems like whatever the hot button is, like right now is mental health. Like, everyone's an advocate for mental health and everyone has their own story. And then when it was LGBT, it's just like they're just saying what you want them to say. They're not telling you who they really are. I think it's hilarious when like these YouTube stars that people love, like something comes out, you find out they're really not what they say they are on those videos. What did I say earlier? Nothing is what it seems.
I'll bring this up anyway. I'm a big YouTuber when it comes to gaming too. I watch a lot of different people. So a lot of people will know I used to watch a crew called Van Alice Gaming. He had a big crew, and they found out recently that one of the YouTubers, Minilad, was sexualizing girls through his platform.
Yeah, I've heard that about a lot of different
lot of different YouTubers, and now that's
especially
coming
Minecraft.
forward. It's all coming forward now.
Yeah.
And then they released like the text messages where he used his mental illness as a way to coax them into feeling bad for him. And this is big YouTubers with millions of followers coaxing people that have no idea that they're doing this to them. What do we call that in the business world?
Grooming? I didn't dig into it too much, but you should watch the the new one that came out today against Marilyn Manson.
Oh, what happened there?
This girl is testifying in this video, and he was grooming her, and like she details like the abuse of their relationship, and it's gross, man.
That's the whole thing too. It's when women bring up these issues, and how many times you hear a guy go like, "We gotta get to the truth first," and just ignore their plea. The harassment thing is just so much bigger than having to get to the truth before. I mean, let's just listen to him. Someone's saying help, you better help them. But fuck, man, grooming people. Where were we going for?
What?
Where were we at before that though?
Right here?
No, I know, but what were we talking about? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Shit. Damn it. I was thinking about this at the gas station earlier. I was staying in line. Every single person was getting a lottery ticket, like scratch offs. And I know, like I've been to the gas station multiple times because I live by it, so I can walk to it. It takes me 5 minutes to walk there. And there's the same people are always getting lottery tickets and putting their numbers in and scratching tickets right there. Let me ask you this question: Do you think these people are really thinking they're going to win it big on the lottery? Have they won it big, and have you done it yourself?
Oh yeah, I've done it.
How often would you say you buy scratch offs?
Oh, I don't buy the scratch offs.
Okay.
No, I only do the
big lotteries.
Yeah, like, because to me, like, that's just easy. Like, here's my $2. $2 seems like a small price to pay for a possible big,
Yeah, which is like, oddly, you're never gonna be in odds, but still, it's the idea.
You never know.
It's always the idea of it.
Yeah, man, I've seen some of those people go fucking crazy. Like, I've seen people buy like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of them at a time. If that's your thing, that's your thing, I guess. Who am I to tell you not to do that? I worry about people that do that because they never sit down and then do like, this year I spent $5,000 on scratch-off tickets and I won no dollars. You know what I mean?
They won 3,000 is all they saw instead of spending 5,000.
Yeah.
I was just in the gas station the other day and they said, I won $500 on this one ticket, so I'm going to get it again. I'm like, oh. Man, I really I have this whole finance background now where I went through the $40,000 or $50,000 in debt. When I start to see that, I just want to reach out and be like, stop doing what you're doing, buddy. Let me work with you and let me find out a way how you can save that money, but at the same time, live your life. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
I wonder why more lottery tickets aren't stolen.
Maybe we just don't know they're being stolen. Maybe there's a way of tracking the tickets, like if they steal a whole roll.
Like maybe when because at the gas station, it has a barcode on it. You scan it.
Yeah. So maybe those tickets aren't activated if they're not scanned too. Kind of like a credit card or a gift card.
Yeah, maybe.
That could be the other thing. I bet that's already in place. And if it's not, how fucking nuts would that be? Just go in and take out the whole thing.
Right.
And you walk away with thousands of tickets. Yeah. You would undoubtedly win something. Could you be a lottery ticket thief? That'd be your main strive in life, is just stealing lottery tickets from gas stations across the U.S. as you go along.
Dude, I hope someone doesn't do that now because I'll be suspect number one.
the lottery ticket thief.
Good, yeah.
Wine signs across the
U.S. You know what,
US.
man? I couldn't even be mad at that guy.
No,
you know what, man? He's not stealing the cash. He's not hurting anyone.
He doesn't have a gun. He's just going in like a little con man. He's like, "Go help me go find this bottle of liquor down the row."
Yeah,
and then just walks out with the whole ticket row stand.
And imagine, like, there's gonna be a time where he knocks off a convenience store. You got to figure what 3,000 tickets are in those plastic.
Yeah,
things?
like he wouldn't have to do it very often.
So he's got to scratch off 3,000 tickets. What if he knocked off a convenience store, did all that scratching, and didn't win shit?
Well, then he helped the fucking people that would have bought him, right? That's a fucking vigilante right there.
Right. So it's a small price to pay. He's going to produce more winners.
He's a true anti-hero.
He's going to produce more winners by taking away more of the losers. Like,
damn right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Robin Hood. Again.
Yeah.
Public enemy number one is our best friend, Robin Hood style.
Wait. I thought we were thanking him. Why is he number one now?
Well, he's public enemy number one because he's going against the lawful,
The law tells you he can't steal lottery tickets.
He shouldn't steal lottery tickets.
How much lottery fraud do you think there is every year?
All of it, man.
Like, what would stop someone?
So much.
You know what I mean? Like, what would stop someone from, like, befriending someone at a convenience store and being like, hey, I'm going to come in here tomorrow with like $9,000 worth of counterfeit money, and I'm going to pay you $2,000 in real money, and you're going to sell me all the lottery tickets.
I bet you we could do a whole show around lottery fraud. The McMillions scam was like
so good.
Like how simple of an idea that one was that we pulled off for so long. Gotta be a ton like that. Fraudsters.
Fucking jerks.
Fucking jerks, man. I love playing Monopoly too.
Yeah.
It was all sham, dude. It was all sham. I did get a lot of free food though from it.
I
did get a lot of free food from Monopolies.
It pretty much paid for itself.
It worked out. Except how many times did you go to McDonald's when that thing was happening? There's days I go twice a day, man.
I probably would have done it anyways.
Would you have?
Yeah.
I guess back in the day, I used to go for breakfast and then dinner.
Lunch or dinner. Yeah. You ever done a three-peat?
Not to the same restaurant.
Oh, dude.
But I have done 3 fast foods in a single day, and I felt like an asshole.
Bro, I've three-peated at Mickey D's.
Have you really? Oh, that sounds good.
Countless times.
Did it feel like a brick down there?
Man.
No?
I don't ever feel bad when I eat McDonald's. McDonald's is one of the very few fast food places I eat where I'm cool. Like, I'm good. What's the one that fucks you up the most?
Ooh, it usually has to be something spicy, though.
Mine is Sonic.
Sonic?
I love Sonic, but boy, it fucks my guts up.
I'd lean towards Taco Bell.
Shut your mouth. Don't you dare say anything bad about Taco Bell.
But I wouldn't say it doesn't really happen. Dude, I might say McDonald's. McDonald's screws my system up. I try to be a little bit healthier.
You tried some new fast food yesterday for breakfast.
Yeah, what did we get? Hardee's?
Hardee's.
That was a great call on, my friend.
Yeah.
That was great. I got the chicken fried steak, I think, on a fucking biscuit. And that biscuit was money.
Yeah.
It's too bad. We don't have a Hardee's around here, do we?
I mean...
And where we live?
Listen, man. I enjoy Hardee's enough. I'll drive out to that motherfucker every day. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Because you ain't even have the real... Like, wait till you have the biscuits and gravy, bro.
I don't want no biscuits and gravy, though.
Shut your mouth.
I'm not a biscuits and gravy fan. It's just biscuits and gravy with sausage chunks. It's just not my thing.
How could you not be a fan?
There's just something to it. I just don't... It's like a deconstructed biscuit sandwich, and I just don't like it. I don't need to, like, break up my fucking breakfast sandwich into a platter. That's why I feel like that happens.
So, would you...
Now, if they kept the sausage whole, put gravy on top of it, and then had a biscuit, I'd be down for that. But for some reason, when it's deconstructed into like a mess, I don't want it.
But that's not how it's served to you. It's served to you as a whole biscuit. You choose what you do with the biscuit.
Yeah, but then you have to douse it in gravy and shit.
No, you don't. Why can't you just dip it?
I don't know. Because society tells me to fucking dunk it in gravy.
No! Ah! No, you told you to dump it.
You know what? I'm tired of your shit, man.
You told you to dump it.
Okay, you know what? I told you Hardee's was great, and you're already attacking me again for Hardee's shit. So you back your fucking evil ass up, or I'm gonna fucking lay it down to Hardee's and tell them what's up.
I'm trying to provide you with the facts that the biscuit is not torn up when it's given to you. So if you just want to dip the biscuit in the gravy, by all means, go ahead. All right, let me ask you this. I done seen some motherfuckers eat biscuits and gravy all kinds of ways. I've seen the people break the biscuit up, pour the gravy over it. I've seen people take the biscuit and dip it in the gravy. Let me tell you, I saw this old man one time. Boy, he hit me with some fucking shit, right? And he would take a bite of the biscuit, and then he would take a spoon and get a spoonful of sausage gravy and wash it.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. There's a lot of ways to eat this shit. There's levels to this shit.
That's weird, though. That one I don't like. But to each his own.
But how would that be any different than just covering it in gravy?
I know. On a personal level, I'm not the biggest fan of sausage either. So I'd rather get chicken or steak or something like that. I'm just not a big sausage. I'm not big on ham either. I'll eat it. It's just not my favorite. That's it. So I'd rather get something different. But
yeah, man. I had that bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and that shit was... Ooh.
It was money. Those biscuits were money. Mm-hmm. Everything was good.
Good job, Hardee's.
Shout out to Hardee's.
And Carl's Jr., because it's the same thing.
The same thing, right? Yeah.
I just didn't want to leave anyone out, you know?
Everybody's included in this game.
Sheesh.
GG's. Sheeshies.
What else, man?
The restaurant for GG's. I had a weird thought the other day, and this was a fashion thought. This is about how you know this is weird. It's like, why does fashion have to keep going through the same cycles? Like, why are those high waist pants coming back? Why are waist bags coming back?
You mean fanny packs?
Fanny packs. What the fuck they're called?
What the fuck? It's a waist bag.
I forgot the name of fanny pack. So I call it a waist bag. It is what it is. It's a fucking waist bag. You wear at your waist. But then you have like the same hairstyles coming back too. They're trying to make them their own, but it's the same thing. So what you think about that? Would you wear a waist bag?
Nah, man, it ain't my thing. It's not me. I ain't fucking with no waist bag.
But have you noticed it before?
Of course,
with
man.
How weird fashion gets now?
Fashion is one of those things where, to me, just for me, you'll always know what kind of mood I'm in based on what I'm wearing. I'm mostly I like to be comfortable. So I'm going to, any opportunity I get to wear joggers or sweatpants, put me in, you know what I mean? I feel like fashion is just some way, it's people's self-expression. So I'm never mad at someone's fashion choices. It's weird that we just keep recycling, like you said. Like, how come no one's come up with some different weird new fashion trend?
I think they try, but it never sticks, maybe.
Yeah, because some of them are just too far out there. Why can't we make
you gotta keep finding that range.
Yeah, who's going to make a designer line of hemp clothes?
Ooh, I would
cool.
like that. Give me some hemp clothing going. The hemp clothing line. I wonder if the one exists already that we could be part of.
What do you think?
Fashion-wise? I mean, I don't care about fashion. I think it's funny when I see the same things occur, and they think it's hip. But I'm also not fashionable.
Well, the weather's changing, so fall is coming, so it's about that time that we get to see the basic white girl outfit. The tall leather boots with the jeans tucked into them, with the big sweaters.
Not the jeans. It's got to be the leggings.
Or the leggings. It's jeans or leggings, yep.
Yeah.
And then the sweaters with the hats and the Starbucks cups. It's a whole thing.
That has been going on for a while, too.
Yeah, it's weird.
That one's never changed. I wonder why that style hasn't become updated yet. Basic white girls, get at us.
No, don't.
Okay. You've been hexed. X on the door. Don't come in. Boys only. I'm good with it.
Isn't it a little bit weird that women take their makeup advice from men?
Not anymore. Some of the men I've seen that do the makeup thing have it down, man. They have it down. And it's just, and I believe that comes from practice. You can have raw talent in this life, but I believe practice makes you perfect. So if they're practicing it every day, why not?
I guess.
But at the same time, you're seeing more and more guys start to wear makeup, which I also don't mind either. I like the idea of maybe becoming, as we were talking about before in this episode, the labels, where you separate men and women. I mean, maybe they start to blur the lines a little bit. It's going to get a little weird because we're at the beginning stages of it. But I believe if you kind of start to get on the even playing field, we can become a little bit better. So I don't know. It's a hard thing to see because we're all going through it at the same time.
You think you would ever wear makeup?
I don't know. I don't think I'd be big on makeup because I'm one for simplicity. If I have to get going in the morning, I'm in and out of the shower, ready to go, dressed in 5 minutes. I'm fucking ready to go. So no, makeup would take too long in my world. And really, I got long hair and I just pull it back in a fucking braid. I don't care about brushing my hair either. I mean, I'm just simple. I'm a simple man.
I might get my eyebrows done.
Eyebrows done?
So I could get I want that shocked look all the time.
How about you just shave your eyebrows and get them tattooed on then?
Nah, bro.
I ain't go that far?
Nah.
You would have a constant same look to you, man.
Yeah. Let's see.
The thing I had asked was, I don't know why I even asked this, was how are you influenced? How are you personally influenced? And who and what makes you influenced to make your choices? So I was always interested that, what the fuck makes Burke work? Who influenced you from the outside? Personal, business?
Who am I influenced? Wait, explain again?
No, that's just the question. Has anybody?
What influences me?
Has anybody or has what has influenced you? Has someone influenced you? Has an idea influenced you? What kind of drives you forward?
Yes, I have been influenced by people and things, for sure. My thinking is I don't want to be influenced by one person or one set of ideas. So my influence comes from, I take bits and pieces away from everyone, right? I can listen to someone who doesn't have the same beliefs as me or the same views as me, but there's something that they're going to give me, good or bad, that I can take for myself, and that will help influence me make a decision later down the road. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, I was influenced a lot by sports because that's all I had to grasp to when I was a kid, So I was influenced by Michael Jordan. I wanted to be like those guys. But as I grew up and became an adult, I'm like, you know what? What am I doing? Why am I just focused on being influenced by a handful of people when everyone can influence?
Yeah, it's always been my same idea. What I realized is I really like watching a person that is at top of their game because I knew that they turned their passion into something that has probably made them profit, but at the same time, it keeps driving them forward. So like, who's on top of their game? We can look at sports stars that are top of their game, and you can be influenced by them because they're doing the best they can at one thing. Where at the same time, they would have no idea about a certain science or a certain mathematical medium. Where then you can look at that side, and then like the scientist that discovered the vaccine for polio, that was fucking amazing. So that's kind of where I'm at too, is I can take influences from everybody, and I try to look at what would make me the best. Like, what passion do I have that could turn into something like that I can influence others? Because then I think the most powerful thing you have is the ability to influence another, especially when it comes to influencing children and how maybe you look to them.
Right.
Like, especially like on this platform, even if we were talking to somebody that was younger than us, like say like 18 or 20 that listened to us. Hey, how are you influenced? Are you influenced by this medium? Well, cool. Is it making you a better person? So that's kind of what I like to look at, is I like to look about everything around me that has become, like, hey, bigger than who they could have started at.
Yeah, that makes sense. Man, I had something to add to that.
Yeah, it was probably right in the middle.
Oh,
that's what happens to me all the time, man. Because you can talk for a solid 10 minutes. And if I'm not writing down my ideas, they're gone by the end of it. It happens all the fucking time, man. GG's, man.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about influences and what influenced you, and we talked about same idea.
I think with what you said too, like finding your passion, I think people need to do more of that. No matter what your passion is, you got to just do it. Take a risk and do what you're passionate about doing. But also, I think you have to be brave enough and smart enough to know that passion may end. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, the things that I was passionate about in my 20s are no longer, I'm not passionate about. You know what I mean? I hear people all the time say, oh, well, he changed. That's a good thing. Maybe he changed for the better and you stayed the same and he outgrew you or she outgrew you.
And to say that he changed for the worse is he just could have changed differently.
Right, than what you wanted him to.
Than what you wanted him to. And then... like, I'll be honest, like, the things I liked 6 months ago could have been fucking different, man.
Right.
Our perspectives change so much of the time that it's hard to nail us down to one thing.
Yeah, I mean...
And again, that's like labeling us to one thing again. You can't. You're just so... You're on such a unique spectrum of being whatever you want to fucking be.
You can be passionate about a lot of things or one thing, but, sometimes it's going to change and you're going to want to do something else. Just, do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Make them a reality.
Do it. Shout out to Shia LaBeouf.
Shout out LaBeouf. Dude, we never even took the edibles, man.
We'll save them for next time.
We'll save them for next
time. We're going to do another one of these this week.
Oh, shit, dog.
I would like to smoke a joint with Shia LaBeouf. That'd be cool.
Oh, he definitely is down for that.
And eat some chicken wings.
Dude, I love chicken wings.
Are you cold?
Oh no, I'm just fucking.
What was that noise?
Fucking squirrels, man.
Fucking jerks.
They're communicating to attack.
I don't like that one bit.
Squirrels, they fucking do things.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty. They're dirty. They're like dirty politicians, man. Fucking squirrels.
They're yard rats.
They're yard rats. Where's our Egyptian bear to scare them away, man? Yeah. Build that dam around this fucking house and get that wall up,
Wow. I don't want a border wall around my house.
Listen here. Egyptian bears don't listen to people. They just do their thing.
Well, I'm shooting it.
You're not shooting Egyptian bears. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
You better fucking take a break.
I got to calm down.